Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I hope we're all doing well. Hope everyone is well rested after the weekend. Happy Monday. Obviously, you can see by the title today, we are doing the player ratings for Arsenal versus Cov that happened Friday evening. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's just get straight into this. David Raya in goal, in between the sticks. Don't think he had too much to do. I think Cov only had 4 touches in our box. He had a header at the end, which was a bit meh. Didn't get enough power on it from Radoni. So yeah, Raya, I mean, like I said, didn't really have too much to do. So I'll just give him a bog standard 7. Not really much else to say on that. He was quiet all game. Moving into right back, Ben White. I thought Ben White had a good game. He looked sort of back to his old familiar self. Loads of overlapping runs. So yeah, Ben White, I'm just going to give him an 8. I think Ben White was class today. I say today, class on Friday night. Moving into centre back, Mascara. Mascara had a quiet, good game, I'd say. Obviously, the signing of Konza now. It'd be interesting to see what happens with Mascara. Probably Konza plays against Villa, but in terms of Mascara's performance against Coventry, I thought quietly good game. So Mascara, I'll go with a 7. Gabriel looked not like Gabriel too much in this game. Coventry striker Ellis Sims being a bit of a menace, being a bit of a handful up top, causing Gabriel just all different types of problems with his hold-up play. But then obviously, clean sheet. I'd say Gabriel 6, if I'm honest. I think Gabriel had one of his poorer games, but a poor game for Gabriel, still a clean sheet. So I don't think I can mark him down too much, but I'd say Gabriel 6. Moving on to left back, Calafiori. Again, how many times are we going to have conversations about this guy? Is he a striker? Is he a centre mid? Or is he a centre back or a left back? I actually don't even know. I don't think Calafiori knows what his position is. So I thought Calafiori had a very, very good game. Again, this guy is going to be a problem for us this season. He's so good attacking. And if we can keep him fit, it's a long day. It's a long day. He might actually be one of the best left backs in the league. And that's saying something because I still think he's a striker. Obviously, you got the assist for Havertz's opening goal. It was a good ball into the box. I don't think Coventry posed too much of a threat, though, to be honest. So, again, I have to give high ratings for these players because a 3-0 win at home on the opening day of the season, against a newly promoted side, that sometimes newly promoted sides do cause a little bit of ag. I'm going to go Calafiori a 9. I think Calafiori... Actually, no, I'm not going to go 9. No, Calafiori, I'm going to go 8 because I don't think anyone had a 10-10 game. And I've definitely got a man of the match in mind. So moving on to midfield, we had Declan Rice playing in the 6. Good game, solid game. I'm going to go with 7. I don't think he did anything too extraordinary. He had quite a few long shots from outside the area. Not many hitting the target. My builder bet was peak because of that, so thank you. Yeah, I just think Declan Rice, solid game. Going to go 7. Moving on to Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly, I love this kid. I actually love this kid so much. I'm so glad we're not selling him. He is a fucking great player. I'm going to go Skelly an 8. I think Skelly had another very, very good game. And he shows that, do you know what I mean? Like, he's here to stay. Like, Bruno, Odegaard, Rice, Zubi, Skelly's still in there. He's still in that conversation. And I'm rooting for him. I'll be honest, I am. So, yeah, I'm going to go Skelly an 8. I thought he had a great game. Moving on to Odegaard. Odegaard got man of the match, I think, from Sky. Do I agree with that? I don't think I do. If it's possible, which we don't do 0.5s on this channel, I'd say Odegaard is an 8.5, but I'll round it down to an 8. But I'll tell you why it's an 8.5, because I think Odegaard had another class game. He's back to his best. He looks like the player that we bought from Real Madrid. I am here for it. Now, would I put him in that same bracket with KDB and Bruno again? No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna become one of them Arsenal fans that you think, oh fuck me, this guy he's just saying anything for the sake of clicks. No. But what I will say is if Odegaard has another season like he did in 22-23 and he can keep that consistently, I think there's conversations to be had. Obviously, I don't think he's better than De Bruyne. What's to say if he doesn't have a season the same way that Bruno had that season last season? He might be able to be brought back into that conversation, at least for them two comparisons. Obviously, he got his goal. Coventry City goalkeeper could have done better, to be fair. Bit of a flap at it, and it just sort of rolled in. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go an 8 for Odegaard. Like I said, if we did 0.5s, it'd be 8.5, but it's not. It's an 8. Okay, so moving out on to the right, we'll do Saka. Thought Saka had a better game than what he has been performing at. Obviously, you've got to look at fitness. Today was a good sort of warm up game to get him ready and prepped for the season. No disrespect to Coventry. I think the opposition was perfect for him today. He just needed, I think, that little bit of a confidence boost to remind him, do you know what? You are one of the best right wingers in this league. And as much as the opposition fans will say that you're not and that you're washed, he's not washed. He just needs help at times. And with Ben White on that right hand side, it's like we've just got our old team back. I'll go Saka. I'll go an 8 as well. It's a lower 8. Obviously, I don't want them to all start getting mixed up with like, oh, Odegaard's an 8, Saka's an 8. No, no, no. Odegaard's a little bit high. He's a high 8. He's an 8 plus. Saka is an 8 minus. Okay, so moving on to the left hand side, we've got Quantum of Solace. What a fucking player this is. What a steal this man is. 35 mil. Club Bruges. We've had your pants down. We have absolutely had your pants down. He was my man of the match today. I'm going to go with a 9 for Zolis. I thought Zolis was, every single time he got the ball, he looked like he was going to do something. And if he weren't shooting, he was playing people in. He obviously got his assist as well for Saka's goal. I think they've counted it, even though the keeper sort of parried it into Saka's feet. But yeah, Zolis, I think, what a player. What a player. Like I said, he is going to be an FPL magician for me. And yeah, they were talking about 007. 007. 007 is Quantum of Solace. He's here. He's arrived. I'm buzzing. And then up top, Kai Havertz started the game. No Gyökeres today. A bit disappointed with that. I kind of wanted to see what Gyökeres would do against Cov, but obviously his former side. But obviously he didn't come on. So Havertz, I'd say, played well today, actually. I'm going to go with a 7. He took his goal well. I don't even think it's a question that we play better football when Kai Havertz is up top. He offers us something completely different to what Gyökeres does, and he's just more technically gifted, and he's more of an aerial threat. And I just think Havertz put himself about today. I thought, he was coming up against a physical backline that he's never played against before, so it's new for everyone. And I thought he played well. So I'm going to go Kai Havertz a 7. Rolling on to the substitutes. So first you had Zubamendi and Noni Madueke. They came on. I'm going to go Zubi. I'm going to go 7. I thought Zubi played well when he came on. We need to make sure that we don't forget how good start of the season Zubamendi is. He was in conversations to be like signing of the summer last season for the first half. Second half, obviously, he tailed off in the season, I'm talking. Yeah, we need to remember how good he is. Zubamendi is a world-class player. Maybe not world-class. He's a class player. He's a European winner. He's a World Cup winner. So I'm going to go 7 for Zubamendi. Noni Madueke, when he came on, do you know what? I thought he actually looked bright, to be fair. I thought he kept the ball well, didn't give the ball away like he usually does. I'll go standard 6 for Noni. I do need to see a little bit more end product from him, as I say in most videos. But do you know what? In terms of coming on at 3-0, I thought he did well. Yeah, like I said, standard 6. Not much else to say on his performance. I just need to see a bit more end product, but I thought his cameo was decent. Moving on then, next substitutions was Eze. I think Eze didn't really get into the game, but at that point, there's 15 minutes left. Eze, it's probably fair to say, just standard 5. Mikel Merino came on, put himself about, to be fair, but again, not enough time to really impact the game. I mean, what really can you do at 3-0 down in terms to impact the game? So I'll just go standard 5 as well. And Hincapié, get your bum out. Love that man as well. And his bum, great ass. Yeah, Hincapié came on. Again, lively. Pretty sure, did he put a ball in to Saka that Saka should have scored? Maybe. Or maybe I'm getting my games mixed up. Either way, Hincapié, standard 5. And then, yeah, last one, Mikel Arteta. What would I rate Mikel Arteta? I'm going to go with an 8 today. Obviously, a 3-0 win at home. Opening day of the season. He's not really put a foot wrong. My only question marks would be Could we have played Zubimendi over Rice? I feel like we need to really manage Rice's minutes and Saka's minutes this season, because they both look battered towards the end of last season, and we don't want a repeat of that. So yeah, I'd probably go an 8. Good first game. Good first game. We roll on to the next one. Villa away, Monday night. Tough competition. I think Esri Konsa is going to start as well, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes down. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for locking in. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if I've got any of the ratings wrong, what you'd rate the players. And yeah, cheers.